What's happening, party people? Happy Motivational Monday. I'm laughing at my son. So, how many times do you have to hit the reset button? And it's really about leveling up, not hitting the reset button because you're not keeping your commitment to your commitment. It's hitting the reset button because you understand that there's more in you. I can do more because there is more in me. I remember I was at a Les Brown speaker training camp, and we were holed up in a hotel small ballroom, and we were drilling and grilling into the wee hours of the morning. And he was like, I want you all to come up with something that is impactful, that is profound, and you only have 5 minutes to deliver the message. And for whatever reason, I remember recalling the Lion King. I can do more because there is more in me, Simba. And so I did a whole 5 minute presentation on that. And we gathered the very next morning early. And Mr. Brown had stayed up all night. And he said, I was up all night because I realized I'm not doing enough. Now, this is a man who at this stage had already been awarded every speaking recognition that you can think of as being the top in the world, someone that had his own nationally syndicated talk show, somebody that had been a very successful radio show host, someone who had traveled around the world and spoken to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people live, if not millions of people live. And here he was, restless and divinely disturbed because he felt that he could do more and more. And then what was more impressive to me was that he was actually listening to my message. I'm his student, but he's listening to my message as a student himself. And he would always say, you're never too young to teach and you're never too old to learn. And I that just stuck with me. And it really is something that I have carried throughout my journey. What is the next level? So when I talk about hitting the reset button, I'm not talking about because you broke your commitment to your commitment. That's an integrity issue. That's an alignment issue because you're focusing on a goal that you may not even want. It's something that you really don't want. You're just saying it because it sounds good. I'm talking about hitting the reset button because you know there are places within your spirit that you haven't tapped into, that you haven't reached for yet. And so now you're challenging yourself to go a little bit deeper, to push a little bit further, to see what else is there that you haven't discovered yet. And as we're in the beginning of a brand new month, a brand new week, as we are looking at these final 61 days of the fourth quarter of 2021, there's so much that can transpire that can be transformative in your life if you give yourself over to it. I was having a conversation earlier, and I was talking to a good friend, Rob, and we were talking about levels in terms of daily commitments. And he was saying how he had challenged himself to do something for 30 consecutive days. And so he had a barometer that he was not going to go below in terms of effort and execution. And when he met that barometer, he was inspired. I shared with him something that I placed upon myself a month ago. And I was saying how I was committed to doing 500 every single day for 30 consecutive days. And I found that month to be transformative as it pertained to my personal goals and aspirations. Now, you may be saying 500 of what? That's really up to you. Now, in our conversation, I was talking about 500 reps. So if you're doing leg day squats, you're going to do 500 squats. If you're doing pull-ups, you're going to do 500 pull-ups. If you're doing push-ups, you're going to do 500 push-ups. If you're doing sit-ups, you're going to do 500 sit-ups. But every day, the minimum is 500. And so I'm sharing this with you as you're looking at how you want to finish out 2021 as it pertains to some of the things that are important to you, specific targets, financial goals, relationship goals, physical fitness goals, diet and wellness goals, a promotion in your career track, a performance rating in your job, whatever is important to you as it pertains to your growth and achievement. I'm going to challenge you to dig a little bit deeper, to go ahead and hit that reset button, because there's another level that you haven't even reached for yet. And oftentimes it takes extenuating circumstances in life to come down on us, to push us and stretch us, versus having the opportunity to go within and to impose circumstances on ourselves, to challenge and stretch ourselves. And it's been proven through psychological studies that individuals who purposefully put themselves in challenging situations have much greater success, much more successful outcomes in their lives and in their achievements than those who allow life to impose circumstances on them and they're forced to react. There's a different level of ownership, responsibility, accountability when we impose those standards on ourselves and then challenge ourselves to meet them and then go beyond. Have an awesome and amazing and incredible start to your week, to your month of November. It's no excuses November. So let's go out here and make some powerful things happen. Look forward to seeing you all the following week, and let's keep making it do what it do. Peace.